I'm just contemplating ease and trust in life. I'm going through a period where I'm trying to allow myself to grow. And I notice that how easy it is to try and over-plan or over-engineer something, to have this sense of I'm in point A here at this point in time or this state, and go to point B, which is over there in the future, and what steps I need to take to get there. To a degree, this is very natural to try and, if you want to go to Indonesia, you need to book a flight, you need to do some practical things, It's the same thing with everything in life, but sometimes we want to over-plan something. So it's really, really helpful. I'm trying to focus on that this morning to really turn it around. So rather than thinking I am trying to get to there with this idea that I came up with, to turn it around from that and actually realize that the idea, the inspiration came up through me, it came to me. And if that idea and inspiration came to me, then, and it makes me happy, I get that feeling of expansion and joy from it, then everything will happen, to make that happen, to have that trust that will come. And it won't come in the future. It will arise in the moment when the right time for it, like a fruit ripening when it's ripe. And to not have to plan every step of the way, but instead just to be open and allow the next step to show itself. The next step might be to make a decision on if you're traveling, where you're going to travel. So, Indonesia, that's coming up as a inspiration, for example. And just to sit with that and to arise that when you think of Indonesia, what feelings are coming up for you? Like, joy, connection, it's going to be amazing, I'm looking forward to excitement. And to just feel those moments now. It's not because we think it's because we will have those feelings when we project into the future, but really they're rising now in us. And to really embrace that as something that's happening in the moment. And then the next moment, it might be, I need to organize tickets. And then you get the tickets. And then, but that is also then happening in the now. It's not you're buying the tickets to go to the future. To really keep bringing it back to the present moment. And to keep trusting that the next step will show itself, rather than having to have 10 steps in advance. And then you need to I need to do this today, and that tomorrow, and that tomorrow, and that tomorrow. To a degree, sometimes we do need to plan things, but whenever we can, to then let that to-do list go. Sometimes I do write them just to ease my mind, and then I put it to the side, and then just to focus on, so what's being asked of me right now? What's the next step? And to allow that to unfold, and then the next step, and then the next step. And then you'll see that all those steps, rather than you taking the step out of this moment to get to the future, you're allowing your awareness of what step needs to be taken to come to you now, and you're doing that in the moment, you're experiencing in the moment, and then you allow the next thing to come to you. So it's almost like you're reversing the process. And to do that, though, it needs trust. You need to be able to stay open and stay connected and to stay, to really allow, to make space for that to come in, which is easier when you're not stressed, of course, and busy, and a lot of us are. So it's important to take regular time, if you can, to find moments of space, and that's what I find anyway. That helps me a lot, to create moments of space deliberately, a little bit at the beginning of the day if I can, or at the end of the day, or in between, just to have time by myself and to have time in nature. But even during the day when I'm doing things, if I'm in a flow, I'll have constant insights or awareness or reminders coming through me of, you need to do this right now, or that's the right thing for you right now. There's constant guidance, really, if you're open to it. So, yeah, just something I'm focusing on at the moment, to not force myself and to try and find more ease and trust in every day. It's so natural for us to keep going back to this force-based way of living rather than this trust-based way. So it's good to remind each other, because we're all in it together, right? We're all supporting each other. So lots of love from me. Have a great day. See you soon.